Can you smell what Samoa Joe is cooking? Welcome back to Fog Wrestling. What is Sloppy Joe cooking? Apparently, he's been cooking since '99. He's the main event, he's the final boss, he's got 2 stars. His name is Joe, he's got man tits, he's fat. We know the drill. I do like Samoa Joe. I'm not going to bury the guy too much here on this video, but by judging by the opening 25 seconds, you would probably think that I don't like Samoa Joe. But AEW knew exactly what they were doing with this tweet as shopaw.com at shopaw, the final boss in full capital letters, full stop. Check out this Samoa Joe shirt that's available for purchase at shopaw.com. And if you're wondering what they did, it's because The Rock's been going around, folks, saying the final boss. Now, see, to be honest, right, I've actually no idea if Samoa Joe's been calling himself the final boss since 1999. I know he's been calling himself like the Samoan submission machine and all that stuff, but I've never heard the term final boss be uttered from his mouth. Now, regardless if he's been using that nickname for 25 years since the 90s, then fair enough. But the reality is, see Samoa Joe, folks, he couldn't lace The Rock's eyebrow. And before you say, you know what, Stevie, eyebrows don't need laces like shoes, I'll accept that. But you know, the fact of the matter is this: The Rock is The Rock. Sloppy Joe is Sloppy Joe. You're like, did you watch Raw last week, this week, whenever it was? You know, The Rock battering Cody Rhodes there, boy. I said boy, and he starts slapping him right in the ass with the belt. No, he didn't really slap him in the ass, but he battered him, made Cody bleed. He's like, who's the final? Who's your daddy? Now, Rhodes, Mama Rhodes, what can I say except you're welcome? And what I would say is, this is definitely premeditated. This isn't just a slip up for whoever's behind the Shop AEW page here on Twitter, because this is Tony Khan. This is Tony Khan written all over him. Tony Khan has sat down and went, you know what? I'm a bitter, delusional bastard. And you know what I'm going to do, folks? You want to know what I'm going to do? What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a dig at The Rock. We've seen a couple of months ago when AEW went toe-to-toe in October with NXT, and WWE whipped out Undertaker and John Cena. Tony Khan absolutely spat the dummy. He started crying. He started bitching about the fact that, they could only draw 1 million. Right? It's like, hold on, son, have you seen the amount of people that's on your show as well? So, I mean, absolutely ridiculous, right? To come out and say this now for a bit of trivia and a bit of cool action scene behind the scene now. Apparently, the blood in the Rock segment, this is what it means. According to Dave Meltzer, who's so far up Tony Khan's shitter, it's pitch black. As far as what it means, we were told that Dwayne Johnson is always willing to pretty much do what he wants. The further he pushes, the likely for at least some of the top stars can with language. With blood, the key thing is it's no longer Vince McMahon's company. We are told going forward that we use very rarely. There are plans to turn it into AEW where it's more liberalia. More frequent in AEW, isn't that for sure? So there's no plans for that to happen, which I agree with. It was also stated that The Rock wants to do something in an angle he has even more power than a person like Brock Lesnar during McMahon's regime. Yeah, because Brock Lesnar didn't give a shit. See, as a gimmick that, Brock Lesnar had this much power during the McMahon regime and he could have did whatever he wanted. It's like, hold on here. See Brock, see he turned up for work, man. The guy didn't give a shit. He was told what to do and he'd done it. You know, like, there's people in wrestling who, you know, I'm not saying Brock doesn't take pride in his work, but he's there to get paid millions, man. It's like Dean Ambrose wanted to do all these spots in his hardcore match with Brock, and Brock's like, nah, I get paid the same amount of money to keep it, you know, bland. It's like, well, you know, we're really going to bash Brock for that. But back to the t-shirt. The Rock is the true final. I mean, look at The Rock. Look at The Rock coming out, man, with his vest on. Down with his new theme song, the Hollywood Rock version too. The Rock's laying a smackdown. The Rock is the true final boss. Shop AEW can try and put digs in, but you know, there's no one even remotely close to The Rock in AEW. I don't even have to say that. We all know it. All right. You know what AEW would literally have to do, right, to get anyone close to The Rock would be like sign Austin or Cena for a full-time run. And, obviously Austin is a bigger star than The Rock, but, he's been out of action for 20 years. He's not been in long-term programming in over 20 years. At least The Rock, he's in one right now. So, it is what it is, folks. But AEW firing a shot at Dwayne and the WWE.